Americans. This is Podcast versus the World. I am your humble host, Cameron L. Abington. How's everybody doing today? It's a wonderful day. Wonderful day. We are brought to you by, let me bring it up here, Doobie Energy Drink. Do the Doobie Do. Go to doobie.gg, use code Podcast versus the World, 10% off your order. They'll help you out, helps out the show. And also, rss.com /podcast versus the world. If you want to do a podcast about anything anymore, they'll help you out. They'll help you find a way to get it done. All right. If you want to have any questions or concerns or comments about the show, the email is podcast versus the world 76 at gmail.com. They'll get a hold of me. I answer all emails, questions, whatever. So let me tell you a little story before we go into it. It leads into the topic of today. Um, so everybody, if you didn't know, I do live TikTok. Sorry, my mouth is dry. A little candy here. I do a lot of TikToks. I do lives under my name, Cameron Abington, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10. Lives. I do lives Monday through Friday. Sometimes Saturday, kind of depends. People have been asking me to do Saturdays. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe later down the road. And so I was watching this TikTok of this man talking about how he's tired of people, privileged people who don't work, um, having Beats headphones. Hey, Apple, hey, I use them. Beats headphones, new iPhone, new phones, expensive sneakers. You know, it's not racial. When people say that it's not racial, and there's a racial component to it. It's just about how you take it, all right? Okay, makes sense if I said it's not racial, but usually what I would say was, well, this could be racial, or this could lead down that road, but not gonna use I think racial. Had a had a smell of racial. Had a smell of racial. Then I saw another ad on TikTok, another one where I had this young black man walking through Boston. He's like, you know what? The best places to go, where the quietest places to go, where there are no black people. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. So I responded to both of them. You know. Then there was a lady that was talking about how she's tired of black people using the slavery, um, saying that black people were the only ones in slavery. They no using slavery as an excuse, basically, and how there was whites in slavery and this, that, and the third. I said that's pretty interesting, huh? I didn't respond to that one. Then there was a black guy that watched her video. Said, oh, she's right. There was more there's black people that had their own slaves, and we need to stop being that way. And I was like, I've heard this before. Oh yeah, when Kamala Harris was running for president, there was a bunch of black people that were coming out basically saying, not saying, for you to vote for Trump and not vote for Kamala. Oh yeah, I remember they were playing that game. They were playing the racial game. We should all play. We should all play the racial game because that's the game they're playing, and they're doing it again with TikTok. And so the next morning, I wake up and there's some more racial ads talking about he's tired of black women being disrespectful to white people. And I was like, what? Well, hold up, stop, wait a minute. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. And I was like, ain't this some shit? This is the new game that somebody, I ain't gonna say it's Republicans, but somebody has an interest in America not coming together. But if you go back when Trump ran for office against Kamala in the 2024 election or 2025, however you want to put it, 2024 election, be president in 2025. I know as a black man, there were many ads made by black people talking about how we shouldn't vote for Kamala in their own way. Well, look at what Kamala's done to this, and look what Kamala's done for that, and just dogging us. I was like, what? I was like, I mean, you can have an opinion, but damn. And it was all the time. They was always talking about foundational black people, and you know, and I mean, they were even dogging Kamala for saying she wasn't black and all. And I really didn't think that was an issue, but okay, I guess you know. And they're doing it again, everybody. They're trying to play the okie doke. I was watching YouTube today, and there was somebody bringing up about white privilege. Is it real? I actually did a live on it. I changed it to rich white privilege, and yeah, people are like, not real. I mean, yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I had white people on there saying, yeah, I could see it. I don't get it, but you know, 'cause I get it, I understand. You know, and then there's always people writing in that doesn't exist. And it's like, well, depends on how you look at it. But I said, we're not going to fall for the okie doke. So I did a TikTok the next day when I sat and I thought about it. And I was like, they're playing the race game, and everybody should play. That's the game they're wanting to play now. Watch what they're doing. Donald Trump, and see, I don't know if it's Donald Trump because there's talks of Donald Trump going to put his thumb on the WNBA about Caitlin Clark. If you know who Caitlin Clark is, she's a white basketball player, and they've been fouling the shit out of her. She gets hard fouls. She's not a very she's not a big person per se. You know, she's thin, and they lay it on her. But here's the but to it. She is a cash cow. She is making them a lot of money. She is making them a ton of cash. Now, because of her, they get chartered jets when they used to not get it. Their money's gonna jump up because of her. And so they're not WNBA players gonna have to make a reckoning with this. But Donald Trump has said, I digress, as I said, Donald Trump has said that he might make it where, he's gonna take a look at this. People, they're playing the race game. Don't get involved. Now, I was reading the comments of all these fools on there talking about, well done, brother. Well done, brother. You told them people right up. I'm tired of black people. Here we go. Here we go. Playing the race game. It's the new scheme. It's the new plan. See, what they want you to do is fight each other. See, they want us to fight each other. That's what they want. Instead of us talking to each other, which what we need to do, they want us to fight each other. They want us to sit here, gnash and claw at each other, fight while they sit in their big mansions at the top of the hill, looking down at us, laughing. They laugh at us. They think we're stupid. And let's be honest, some of you are. I mean, let's be 1,000% 100. Some of you are ignorant and sit here and play the game. I'll be honest. I played it for a day. By day two, gotcha, gotcha. I know what you're doing. I know exactly what the hell you're doing. You pieces of shit. See what they want you to do is turn your attention to something else because now they don't want you to talk about the big beautiful bill and the disastrous effect it's going to have on America. They don't want you to talk about the ice raids. Hell, we even got Superman being an ICE agent now. Dean Kane, I think he said he's an ICE agent now. What a piece of shit he is. What a piece of shit. Dean Kane's a piece of shit. Cause cause why the fuck is Dean Kane doing this shit? But I digress. That's another podcast for another day. We got piece of shit Dr. Phil going in there running with ICE agents. Oh, I could talk about that for about 2 hours. We have immigration. We have a genocide in real time that they want you to not look at. Oh, don't talk about it. Oh, don't talk about it. Or how about Trump's new deal where he's going after cartels in Mexico? Help me remind me of this. When did the United States started to decide that we're just going to go into another country and fight their fights for them without them asking for it? Did they ask for us to come help them, or did I miss a conversation? Isn't that interesting? But I digress again. They don't want you talking about how the tariffs are making prices high. Wait till Christmas time, everybody. Wait till Christmas time. I was watching a TikTok and somebody was saying, "Oh, well, tariffs they work this way." I'm like, "Well, you're right. If the prices are so high, the tariffs. I mean, that's how tariffs work." Now, if you're Walmart will sit here. They will take the tariffs, but they're going to pass it on to consumers. The prices will be higher. But what if the product you want is not made in America? Yeah, we don't manufacture like we used to. So this guy's kind of premise is kind of stupid. He said, "Well, here's how the tariffs work." He explained it. It comes over, the importer has to pay it. You know, place like Walmart would have to pay the tariff. Okay, got you so far. Good job. But see, the plan is what Donald Trump is that he wants us to buy American. Does America make Sony PlayStations? How about Hot Wheels? How about Barbie dolls? Go to the toy aisle and look and tell me any product you see there made in America. I'll wait. Look through. If you can find some, let me know. How about your clothes? Are they all made in America? I don't know about that. Right? We know that because of the jail laws or whatever, the new slavery. That's what I call the penal system anymore. The new Jim Crow. That was actually a book I just read. The new Jim Crow that they use the inmates to make jeans for Walmart or for what J.C. Penney. I think J.C. Penney was using those guys to make clothes. Not talked about, but it is what it is. So where are you getting all your clothes from? What about your sneakers? We love Nikes. Are they made in America? Did somebody forget to tell me? Oh, how about those phones you like to use? Yeah, how many of those are made in America? Okay, okay. Price is gonna jump on those. How about the car you drive? Yeah, look at your parts. Your parts ain't coming. Your parts ain't made in America. They're not made in America. The parts come from Mexico and Japan, Mexico and Canada. That all has to get every part that comes from another country has to be tariffed. We're screwing around with Canada 35%. So now a part that would cost you $100 will cost you 135 and upwards of that. You add taxes and everything else. You think GM or Ford are going to sit there and eat that? I got another thing for you. No, of course not. But they don't want you talking about that. So then they have these fools come on TikTok and all your social media platforms and start bringing up racial shit. You have Trump talking about something stupid like the WNBA. Hey, listen, what the hell are you getting involved in that for? That's the commissioner's job, not yours. But see, he don't want you talking about that. He wants you to talk about all the racial bullshit so to get us fighting again instead of looking at things that's coming ahead for all of us. Prices going high. Companies came and decided what's going to happen in the job market because they don't know if this idiot in the middle of the night is going to start talking on True Social and change his mind about everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're playing a game. It's the new scheme. It's a new plan. But they think we're all stupid. And trust me, there's a lot of people that feed into it. Black, white, Mexican, hey, we all sit here. Well, I can't believe is there white privilege? Well, of course, we go through our own stories. See, because they don't want shows like mine who tell the truth. Because listen, I've told the truth before on TikTok and got banned for 2 weeks. Talking about Trump and his bullshit with the Epstein files. Oh yeah, that's another thing they don't want to talk about. They definitely don't want you talking about the Epstein files. So we got to get America's attention on something else. They don't want that. They don't want you to talk about Gaza. They don't want you to talk about that. They don't want you to talk about how the dollar's dying and there's other countries going to try to take it over. This thing called BRICS. They don't want you to talk about that. They don't want you to talk about how they're taking away your liberties. Look at what they did to Stephen Colbert. Having people watch 60 Minutes, having a monitor watch 60 Minutes to make for sure they're not too left leaning or make sure they don't talk about the president bad. You can't even say a damn thing about that bastard, but I'm sitting here putting a lawsuit on people, trying to sue the Washington was it the New York Times? It wasn't New York Times. Which one's ran by Murdoch? Um, geez, I can't think of it now. Suing him for $10 billion. You got to be kidding me. Wall Street Journal. Sorry, my mind just clipped. Suing the Wall Street Journal for telling the truth about his nastiness back in the day. And all his lies, just lies left and right. Oh, don't say that. Legacy media ain't the same. I don't know if it'll ever come back. Now you got Trump trying to control colleges. But don't talk about that. Let's talk about this racial stuff. Let's see if we can divide the country. Because heaven forbid we all get our good minds together. We put our common sense together and say, you know what, this is wrong. We're one nation. Well, no, that's not our president. He ain't trying to bring you together. He ain't trying to do that. He wants you to fight like dogs against each other. He thinks that you're stupid. You're uneducated. He thinks that you're dumb enough to fall for the oldest chick in the game. You got kids, right? You have one kid to go to one parent, and when they told them no, they go to the other parent. The other parent tells them yes, and then the two parents fight it out. They argue. Well, I thought why'd you tell them yes without my permission? This and that. Right? They want you to fight. And that's Donald Trump, that little kid that sits back and he's just watching. He's watching to see who he can get on his side. We have a lot of fools in this nation. We need to start waking the hell up. Wake up. Don't fall for the new scheme that they're doing. I'm telling you, it's a scheme. I'm telling you, it's a damn plan. But there'll be a bunch of you that fall into it. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, as somebody, and I'm going to talk about this issue. I may talk about this issue all next week. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. We need unity right now. We need to come together as one, not sit here and fight each other. We need to stop that shit. We need to stop it right now. But oh no. Oh no. They all play a game. They all play a game with you, thinking you don't know what's going on. And they bring up the old racial stuff. It's getting close to voting time. Wait till, let's see, abortion will come up. Oh, they love to bring up, somebody bring up reparations out of the blue. They do it all the time. Reparations, abortion, transgender rights. I mean, it'll be stuff that's like, come on, you're trying to separate us. And you guys will buy, a bunch of you will buy into it. Stop. Make your representatives and people you vote for answer the questions that need to be answered. How are you going to sit here and give me health care? Why are we the only country, industrialized country, that don't do free health care? Explain that one. Explain it. Explain it to me. Why are people you losing their health care? Why are kids not having food stamps? Why did we take 30%, the bottom 30% take their taxes and give it to the top 1%, top 10% is what they say. Huh? Why do they get all the benefits of the tax breaks? Why? Why, Mr. President? Why, Congress? Why you do nothing, Congress? Just sitting there collecting checks, not doing your damn job. How about that? How about we do something about that? But oh no, you sit here and play with your new scheme, the new plan. Here we go again. It's not really a new scheme. It's just a replay of the old one. Then they get these people that they probably done paid money to. Somebody done got in there, hey, won't you do a post about how you tired of black women and how they're talking about white people all the time? I watch TikTok all the time. When they talk about white people, well, what are we talking about? But that's what they want you to believe. That's the lie they'll tell. They do talk about white people all the time. Those black people. Even your dumbass president came in there. DEI. DEI only helps certain type of people. And they're not very intelligent. And the fool didn't even realize that DEI helped white women more than any other group. Go check the numbers. If you don't believe me, go check the damn numbers. DEI helped out white women. When you want DEI if it's helping out white women, oh, but maybe you're against women. Oh yeah, because you did say you could grab them by the genitals, right? Right. But you don't want us talking about that, huh? Then they do little stupid shit. That's another part of their scheme. They'll sit and they'll bring back. They're talking about bringing back Confederate statues. We're the only country that sits here and puts up the losers and makes statues after losers. But that's to feed the base. And a lot of you guys will sit there, woohoo, I'm a Donald Trump fan, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Well, all of a sudden, next year, if you're on Affordable Care Act, your insurance is going to jump. I've heard upwards 75%. I've heard some numbers. We've talked about it on lives, and I've talked about it on this show. How about when some of you lose your Medicaid because you don't understand that you're on Medicaid, you're going to lose it, and your food stamps. But MAGA, 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 because he's on our side. He loves us. How about when you go try to buy Christmas presents for your kids, and you ain't got it, and the price is going to be so damn near high because these wonderful tariffs, because they're just wonderful. Because they're going to make it's an extra tax on American companies. What do you think the American company's going to do? You think they're going to eat that shit? You got to be a damn moron to believe that. But it's an old scheme, but it's a new scheme that they're putting out now. They're starting now. Black versus white. Here we go. It's like that fight they had in Cincinnati. The whole story wasn't even told. It act like a gang of black people just jumped these old white people after a club. What happened was you had two drunk people in the club. Drunk people talk shit. One got handled, one didn't. Hey, it happens all the time, all across America. Black on black fights, Mexican on Mexican, white on white. How many times you been to a bar? It ends up there's a fight in the middle of the bar. People get liquored up. They get that liquor courage. They get the liquor courage. You know what I'm talking about. Thinking they Bruce Lee or some MMA fighter. They go outside get their ass whooped. Okay, in the fight. Happens all the time. But it's black versus white. Oh my God. All right. It's the game they're playing. We have to be smart enough not to buy into the game. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. If you listen to my words, I'm gonna probably put this out on TikTok, and I hope it resonates with everybody. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Don't fall into the game. Don't watch the reviews. Don't talk to them. Don't answer them. Don't do it. I'm talking about the white and black. Don't do it. They're trying to play games. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they're trying to do. But some people love the race bait, and they always say, "Oh, you black people, you love the race bait, bringing up the race card." So what do you think this shit is? This is done, I believe, by the right to keep us apart because of all the bad things that are coming. All the bad things. Oh, here's another good thing I was just thinking about. No more. I don't want to hear no more about Joe Biden's economy. I don't want to hear it. Whatever happens from now on is owned by Donald J. Trump. It is all his. Have at it, big boy. It's all yours. Good or bad. I hope it works out. I hope his tariffs bring us financial stability for the rest of our lives. Doesn't look that way. I mean, the stock market looks okay. I mean, it down, it goes up, and it doesn't know what's going to happen with this because this fool don't know what the hell he's doing in the middle of the night. People, we got to stop being so stupid but falling into traps. This is the game they're playing. I beg you, don't fall into the trap. As I did for a day, just casually looking. And then finally I looked again, like, we're playing race game. Okay, gotcha. The new scheme. The new scheme. Playing race games. And by the comments that I'm seeing and the likes and the posts, and I was looking through. Yeah, you guys are buying in. Some of you are. I hope some of you aren't. I hope there's people with common sense. I would hope that there's more people that'll get on the mic and say, "Don't do it." We got too many other problems to worry about this bullshit. All right. If you made this far, I thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget, I do a live on TikTok. We're trying to. I gotta get this YouTube thing going, but we'll figure that out. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to Cameron Abington on TikTok and Instagram. Um, like and subscribe to Podcast Versus the World on Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Man, follow those. Follow those accounts. Give me some likes. Give me some subscriptions. If you like the content, go to my lives Monday through Friday, 8 to 10, where it's in the 10 o'clock is negotiable. I've done some where we've went to 11, 12 o'clock. But the conversation was so good. It was so engaging that I couldn't stop it. It'd be wrong. That's because I'm tired or whatever. We're not going to do that. So like and subscribe. Go to the channel. Listen to the show. Share it with your friends, share it with your office. We try to keep it as PG as possible, right? But this is the new scheme. They're trying to make racial undivide, racial division. That's a better word for it. Racial division. They're trying to make racial division. They're trying to divide us up by race. Do not let them do it. It is a game they're trying to play. It's a sick game they're trying to play. And they're getting whites and blacks to sit here and comment. Don't think it's just white people saying shit. You'll start seeing more black people saying shit, which I have. Why are we talking about slavery all of a sudden? Why are we bringing this up? What the hell? Was there a new movie or some shit that make everybody want to talk about slavery? Ain't this some shit? So anyway, podcast versus the world. I am your humble host, Cameron Abington, or Cameron L. Abington. I go by either one. Okay. Go to your YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. All comments will be answered. Trust me. When I do TikToks and people leave comments, I answer all comments, or I'll do a podcast or a live about it. 'Cause I don't mind talking about it. Okay. You guys stay up, keep your peace, keep your mind straight, and just remember, don't fall for the BS. All right. May God bless you. God bless this wonderful country we're fighting for. Baby, we're fighting for you. America, we fighting for you. I ain't giving up yet. Abington out.